What?
Just one. I just need this one. Trust me. The left
Forget I
hook.
only need one too.
Okay.
Forget that too.
That's fine. All right, then we both got it. We both got it.
Like, come on, bro.
For Garcia, though, that defeat.
So you stole the show. You know, I know it's, you know, you're the main event. You're supposed to, but you delivered.
Right.
And you after it said, you know, knock knock Tank.
Yeah.
I'm knocking on the door. You came over here, said light skin. A lot of fight fans like when people call out and do things like that.
But only person that don't like it is him. He's kind of weird. But now he got no choice but to fight me. The fans want him to fight me. After what I just did tonight against a guy that's bigger than him. Come on now, if I touch him, what's gonna happen? Talk about that. Everybody wanna talk about, oh, Keyshawn, what if he touch you? What if I touch him? Yeah, okay. Come on.
Energy he coming with, he can't do all them shenanigans and all that he be doing with other people. He can't do that to me.
But I'm just saying, Key, listen.
Gervonta Tank Davis. Everything had always come easily. Power, fame, knockouts. But things changed the moment rising star Keyshawn Davis stepped into the picture. What began as a friendly rivalry quickly drifted into dangerous, unfamiliar territory. Tank, the undefeated knockout machine, now stood opposite Keyshawn, the Olympic standout turned sharp-minded professional who had been making noise since day one. This wasn't about jokes or bragging anymore. This was about levels, legacy, and respect. When DAZN brought both fighters together, the situation escalated fast. A simple sit-down dissolved into a heated exchange, words flying as tension boiled over. The room was set like a pressure cooker, dim lights, high stakes, two chairs divided by a small table that felt ready to explode. Tank arrived first, wearing his usual confidence, designer shades, and heavy swagger. Then came Keyshawn, calm, sharp, and focused, moving like a man with something to prove. The energy shifted instantly. Without hesitation, Keyshawn fired the first verbal shot, calling this moment his opportunity to expose hype and show the world what real boxing looks like. In that instant, it was clear. This wasn't just an interview anymore. It was the beginning of one of boxing's most explosive face-offs.
You are good. You are real good. But there's levels to this game, Keyshawn.
Okay, we gonna talk about levels. Okay, just know it's levels.
Once you understand how Tank moves, silence was never an option. Gervonta Davis wasn't about to sit back and let the moment slip away. He fired back, brushing it off by telling Keyshawn he looked impressive for someone just starting out, but stepping in the ring with him was an entirely different world, one he wasn't prepared for yet. But Keyshawn didn't hesitate. He snapped right back, accusing Tank of avoiding real danger, calling him out for carefully choosing opponents and steering clear of fighters in their prime. The temperature in the room rose instantly. What started as sharp words turned chaotic within seconds, voices overlapping, egos clashing, both fighters surging forward with nothing held back. It escalated so fast that security had no choice but to rush in, physically separating them just before the confrontation exploded into something much worse.
I want to fight him, bro, because he been tricking the boxing game for too long. He been tricking the boxing game for too long. He makes shit look good. He makes shit look better than what it is.
Gervonta and Keyshawn may share the same last name, but their roads to greatness tell two very different stories. Tank has built his identity on controlled chaos, relentless aggression, explosive power, and lightning-fast movement inside the ring. With a highlight reel stacked with knockouts and years of elite guidance under legends like Floyd Mayweather, Gervonta became known as the fighter who thrives under pressure, embraces risk, and answers every doubt the only way he knows how, with his fists.
That's for real.
That rise to greatness didn't come without chaos. Tank's career has often been shadowed by controversy, legal troubles, public fallouts with former mentors, and an emotional edge that shows up just as easily online as it does inside the ring.
He was a young kid, came up to me when he was a kid, wanted an autograph. I signed his phone for him and told him, "You'll be world champion someday, and I'll be your promoter." Years later, he was working with some people from our team, because our team is huge. We got guys in DC, Baltimore, Philly, New York, all around. He won a few fights. I think he was like 8 or 9 and all. I told him, in under 24 months, you'll be world champion. Made the right moves, put him in the right position. He's a multi-millionaire now.
Absolutely.
He was a kid that couldn't even buy a bus ticket. Now he's a multi-millionaire.
Sean, on the other side, represents a different kind of rise. Carrying a quiet chip on his shoulder, he earned the nickname, the businessman, for his calm, calculated mindset. From an Olympic silver medal to a professional run defined by precision and planning, his path has been built on skill, discipline, and strategy rather than chaos. Can turn on the flash when the moment calls for it, but everything he does is measured and intentional. While Keyshawn may not have Tank's level of experience yet, he balances that gap with relentless determination and a quiet confidence capable of unsettling even the most battle-tested fighters.
Keyshawn, this new guy, he's 140 pounds, he's not bad.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis. That's him right there, isn't it?
Ooh, and I thought he was.
Ooh, there we go right here.
Tension between these two didn't appear out of nowhere. It had been brewing for months. It all kicked off when Keyshawn publicly called out Tank on social media, accusing him of avoiding young challengers and leaning too heavily on his star power. Tank, never one to back down, fired back instantly, mocking Keyshawn's lack of big-name victories. What started as playful trash talk quickly turned personal. Keyshawn brought up Tank's legal issues and questioned his discipline outside the ring, while Tank shot back, calling Keyshawn an unproven pretender who hadn't earned the right to step into the ring with someone of his level. The tension hit a new peak during their interview, where Keyshawn criticized Tank for relying too much on power, calling him a one-trick pony and daring to imagine a fight without that lethal left hand. But anyone who's faced Tank knows the truth. Opponents talk all day about taking him down, until that same left hand leaves them flat on the canvas.
I don't need you, bro. If you want to fight me, send me a contract, but if you don't, I'm going to be just as popular fighting you or not fighting you. I'm gonna make my money fighting you or not fighting you. So don't get it twisted like I'm chasing after you. I'm not chasing you. Little dude, little dwarf, Oopa Loopa.
Time, the fight wasn't just about pride, it got personal. Keyshawn Davis may have crossed a line that set Gervonta, Tank Davis, seeing red. Rumor has it, Keyshawn took his trash talk further than ever, targeting Tank's family, his mom and brother. In boxing, trash talk is part of the game, but bringing family into it? That's a low blow, even by the sport's ruthless standards. Keyshawn's words weren't just for hype. They hit deep, striking a nerve with the champion. Tank's brother was among the first to speak out, breaking the silence and responding to Keyshawn's personal attack. Here's exactly what he had to say.
For Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would knock Tank short out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even about to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that he got the power, he got the skill and ability, he's patient, you know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short can't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with. And he know that. His coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? To go fight the from Cuba. No, nigga, I'm gonna fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fighter. What you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro. Tank, you know.
Two have come a long way, from casual sparring sessions to calling each other out, and now to real fights. There was a time when Keyshawn openly praised Tank, admiring his skill, and yet here we are today, with rivalry and tension taking center stage.
An opportunity. I mean, Tank has been tweeting about him today.
What did Tank say?
I mean, you want me to verbatim? I mean, yeah. I can give the clean version.
Let me know, because I don't be on Twitter, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, all right, so this is pretty much, stop eating, do that, this little N fighting on Friday night. He's not even worth mentioning. And Buddy's a B, code B, tell him to do something.
I ain't gonna lie, Tank gonna say what he gonna say, you know what I'm saying? It's just trash talk, for real. Tank know what's up with Keyshawn. They done sparred, you know what I'm saying? They done sparred plenty of times. So it's like, I don't really know, but I'm gonna just leave that as that, you know what I'm saying? But Keyshawn gonna go ahead and punish this guy on Friday, you know what I'm saying? Then whatever Tank come across, we gonna punish him too, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the same shit.
Keyshawn Davis recently turned heads with a dominant showing against Gustavo Lemos. What was meant to be a lightweight matchup quickly became one-sided. Lemos came in over 6 pounds heavier with a clear size advantage and looked like he could pose a real threat. But Keyshawn tore through him with a masterclass of speed, skill, and power, flooring him 3 times in the second round before the referee was forced to stop the fight.
You got a chance to work with Gervonta out here. What was that experience like? Anything you could share?
The experience was great, and it is what's crazy about that is this time around, it was like, all right, we older now. There's more skills involved. It's like, all right, now let's see how it's gonna go this time. And when I got in the ring, I'm not gonna lie, he surprised me with how much defense he really had. You know, of course, I was looking out for the power of, like, off the rip. I was looking out for his power. But when I started, like, when I was attacking and trying to set stuff up, like, he got, like, good upper body movement, and he got some good legs when he used them. So he surprised me with his defense. But it was a very technical fight. Technical sparring match. And I definitely learned that, like I said, his defense. Like, I definitely learned that he got some great defense. And it's not really easy to hit this guy. And I had to work to get to him. But overall, it was great sparring, and we respect.
The crowd in Keyshawn's hometown of Norfolk, Virginia, was electric, roaring as their rising star delivered a powerful and emphatic finish that left no doubt about his talent.
Over by 6.4 pounds at the weigh-in. He was
that's a left counter.
There it is.
Davis, and down goes Levels. As he's playing Matador for moments, goes downstairs with a vicious right hook, and that left hook puts him on stanky leg and face first on the mat. Backwards. Don't dance too early now, Keyshawn, because Levels is still dangerous, but not if you can continue to land those powerful shots, and that's how you end the fight. Keyshawn Davis said, I don't care if he's King Kong. If he comes into my house, he's gonna pay the price, and boy, did Levels pay the price.
His victory, Keyshawn didn't waste a second. He went straight for the headlines, calling out Gervonta Tank Davis with a bold, "Hey Tank, knock knock," making it clear he was determined to face him next. Confident and focused, Keyshawn believes he's ready to take on one of boxing's biggest names, using every moment and every opportunity to make sure he's on Tank's radar.
Weak ass nigga, man.
Excitement, huh? Talk about coming in here and fighting a guy who was heavier.
Yeah.
You talked about not having no concern, but just talking about that, getting ready to fight somebody who was heavier.
No, I really didn't have concern, man. I'm gonna keep giving y'all the same answer, man. All glory to God. He gave me the strength to go in there and fight through this week. Like, y'all don't even know, my sisters had a whole car accident today. And they hurt. My sister's head was, all of them, their head was hurting, back was hurting. Like, they literally could have got taken out today. The devil didn't want this to happen, but look what happened. It was still a glorious night. I told y'all it's gonna be a movie. What is the...
This fight is about more than just another victory. It's about asserting his dominance. He's the bigger name, the proven champion, the fighter accustomed to headlining massive events. A win over Keyshawn would silence critics accusing him of avoiding rising talent and cement his place as one of boxing's elite stars.
World title, but also we gonna come back to Norfolk, man, so y'all don't forget about me. Y'all keep supporting DB3, but world title is definitely gonna be next 2025. We got big plans for everybody in the boxing world. Hey, Gervonta, knock knock.
You've been on that all week. Listen.
For Keyshawn, this is the defining moment of his career. Defeating Tank could launch him into superstardom and send shockwaves through the entire lightweight division. It's his chance to prove he's not just a rising prospect, but a legitimate threat to the top of the sport.
Like I said before, every time he has came to me, when I say who you want to fight, it doesn't matter. So he don't pick and choose. So if y'all want to criticize anybody, criticize me, or criticize Leonard Ellaby, or criticize whoever, but don't criticize the fighters. The fighters.
Roach really sell 10,000 tickets. Keyshawn asked, turning up the heat. And don't underestimate him. He's far from just another underdog. After his recent second-round knockout of Gustavo Lemos, Keyshawn's confidence is sky-high, proving he can dominate even opponents with a clear size advantage.
Fimo, who else? I'm not trying to fight.
Mention, Keyshawn has had his sights set on Tank for years. This isn't just another matchup. It's a fight he's been preparing for his entire career.
Though that Keyshawn Davis is ready to step into the ring with one of those guys and fight for a world title?
Truth be told, Brian, I literally just got off the phone. I just hung up the phone with Shakur saying I gotta do an interview with you, and
I'm like, cool, what you think? Like, because I'm a person that...
Keyshawn brings lightning fast hands, slick movement, and real knockout power, making him a serious threat to Tank. If anyone has the tools to pull off an upset, it's him. Young, hungry, and with nothing to lose. And now, with Floyd Mayweather in his corner, he's got one of the greatest trainers in history guiding him every step of the way.
Light Skin posted those messages about me sparring. I'm really looking at it like, okay, so what? That I DM'd you about sparring. So what? No cap. Since when y'all take sparring into consideration of shit? So what? So what? What was his point in even doing that? Like, what was he trying to get with it? That I'm trying to ride his coattail? Like, bro, I don't need you. I don't have to fight you. I'm making real. I don't need you, bro. I don't need you, bro. I do not need you, bro. I don't. If you want to fight me, send me a contract, but if you don't, I'm going to be just as popular fighting you or not fighting you. I'm going to make my money fighting you or not fighting you. So don't get it twisted like I'm chasing after you. I'm not chasing you. Little dude, little dwarf, Oopa Loopa.
Wasn't exactly thrilled about that. The tide seems to be turning. Everyone's starting to back Keyshawn as the one who could pull off the upset against Tank Davis. Terence Crawford watched Keyshawn's latest fight live, and he didn't hold back. Crawford believes Keyshawn Davis is ready to take on anyone, even Gervonta Davis, and coming from a fighter of his caliber, that's a statement that carries serious weight.
On that type of performance as a rising star in boxing.
Where you at, Tank? Where you at? Where you at, Tank? That's what was my thoughts. I mean, the call out too after the performance. Come on, man. Look, man. Keyshawn showed. Look, this is what I've been waiting on from Keyshawn, man. Keyshawn has been kind of hot and cold. He finally put it together, man. He got his mental right. His team is right. His skill is on fire, on point, man. And he did it under these circumstances and this pressure. Behind this crowd, man, that dude is a star, bro. Seriously, man. All that weight on his back, bro, he put it down. He was even dealing with his brothers, man. His brothers, his sisters singing the national anthem. It was a family affair, bro.
He said his sisters had a car crash, too, prior to today, too.
Fire, man. Newborn child as well, man, and he was able to manage all of this.
But isn't the only one convinced. Richardson Hitchens has also jumped on the Keyshawn Davis hype train after that impressive knockout victory, adding even more fuel to the growing buzz around him.
Hey, hey, buddy Shakur, just one question. How did Keyshawn look, man?
You ready for whoever coming next, man? That boy ready. He been ready, actually. You know what I mean? It's just given the opportunity, that's all it is.
You got two little brothers that is closing on Tank. You know, one of them gonna get him.
One of them gonna get him.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a great night of boxing when they do.
Awesome. Davis isn't the only target on Keyshawn's radar. Frank Martin has landed on his hit list too. For those unfamiliar, Frank Martin nearly got into a heated scuffle with Keyshawn, and now both men are itching to settle the score once and for all.
Keyshawn ready based on this performance to take on Tank Davis, and how does that fight play out?
I feel like Keyshawn is ready to take on a guy like Tank. I think that Keyshawn is one of the most skillful fighters in the sport of boxing. I always told Keyshawn since a young kid he can fight. I just don't like the simple fact that he's running on media and not keeping a buck, saying that he was beating me up and Shakur had to like rile me up to spar him, because this make no sense. Shakur is a better boxer than Keyshawn, and if I'm in there doing millions of rounds with Shakur, what makes you think that Shakur has to hype me up to spar Keyshawn? Like, but it is what it is. You got to hype yourself up. You got to build yourself. I don't really try to pay too much mind to that, but like I said, Keyshawn is a great fighter. I always thought Keyshawn was a great fighter.
Davis is coming for everyone, moving through the competition like Thanos hunting down the Infinity Stones.
Hey, you been knowing me though. I'm just getting to know you, sir.
I don't know shit about you.
They been knowing me. I'm just getting to know you, sir. You know, I've been staying no business.
I ain't know who you was.
I've been staying no business. This is what I've been doing.
On this business.
Boy, since the Olympics, since before the Olympics, I bet you been knowing what I've been doing, right?
I ain't even
Yeah,
know
stop
you was.
playing with
I ain't know
me.
you
Bro,
was.
been knowing what I've been doing.
I ain't even know you was. I ain't even know you was.
Yeah,
What you talking about?
I bet you know what the fuck I am now. What you talking about? Push it up. I'm on that same shit I've been on. These niggas is crazy.
Hey, look, when motherfuckers want to fight, when motherfuckers want to fight, we gonna get that shit done.
Talk to your promoter. Just like you said, go talk to your promoter.
You heard me?
Talk to your promoter.
Like that.
All right, everybody, we gotta go.
This nigga's so crazy.
I don't play. Like, it ain't, I don't do all that talking and then just do it to do it. You know what I mean? Like, all the shit he was saying about me, it was like, I had never seen him a day in my life.
Yeah.
You know, never been around him, never nothing. So like when I seen him, like, I see him across from me, like, and he been talking all this shit. So I would expect him to say something to me. You know what I mean? So I'm doing the interview and I'm looking over there. I'm waiting for them to come where I'm at.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm looking and he finna get up out of there. So I'm like, nah, I gotta go press, bro. I gotta holler at him real quick. Just to let him know, like, bro, I'm not one of the ones who just doing all that fat mouthing, bro. Like, I'ma press up on, if it's a nigga talking or something, I'm pressing it. Me, bro, I'm like, I'm a solid dude. I just ain't one of the ones who finna just act a certain way just because this fight is finna happen. Like, nah, like, when you bring it out, it's gonna just naturally come out. I can't pump fake.
Now, Keyshawn is fully locked in on Tank, treating this fight like the only thing that matters. During the face-off, Tank looked confident, maybe even overconfident, clearly not seeing Keyshawn as a serious threat. But make no mistake, this fight could swing either way. If Tank closes the distance and lands his signature power shots early, it might be a short night for Keyshawn. On the other hand, if Keyshawn stays disciplined, uses his jab to keep Tank at bay, and drags the fight into the later rounds, he has a real shot at pulling off the upset. One thing's certain, this isn't going the distance without fireworks. Both fighters have too much pride and too much on the line to play it safe. Expect a full-blown war. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss our upcoming content. And don't forget to drop your thoughts and comments. We'll see you.